Woohoo, we about to have a fun one night. Hey, John. Yeah, boy. Let's get some Clyde. Clyde was actually one of the biggest cards I've ever pulled in the break. I think it was like a gold auto to 7 maybe in the Prism draft picks. Like one of the first breaks I ever did. It was like a $600 or $700 card raw. It probably isn't now, but old Clyde. There's us some box odds there. It looks like a lot of numbered to 99 opportunity. And please, there's 14 different brands in here, so please feel free to help me out and comment and say, hey, flip that card over. I think it might be numbered or whatever. I'll be watching to keep an eye out, but there's so many different variations of each brand. I wouldn't be surprised if one slips me there. These mega boxes are awesome though. You got Spectra in here, a very rare Prism. We did pull quite a few Select the other day, so hopefully we'll have that again. And hopefully my internet will be good. I think this is the first football break I've done since the huge internet crash when I was back at the house, so I owe a good break to some of these football guys for sure. I'm going to try to run that break back too. We got Prism Draft on Monday, so I'm going to try to run that one back. But we shall see. Hey, Jason. Hope all is well over there in the desert. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'll let you guys look at the box odds one more time, and then we'll start ripping. Got 240 cards to blow through, and this is actually probably the toughest cards that I have to sort. So as much time as I'm allowed at the end of the night would be helpful. All right. We got 11 people in here. I think we had 17 different bidders, so I know a couple people said they're going to catch it later, but we will go ahead and get her started. I'm pretty sure this is a slip-on, so we'll take the plastic off. And then we'll have a little slip-on box here. Yup. There we go. Alrighty. These packs should be wedged in here pretty good. Yep. So we should have, 12 packs, 5 cards per pack. If I remember correctly. Let's make sure I can count these up real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Here we go. I see a bunch of different brands here. This should be fun. I got me a little bit lower profile seat too, so I'm feeling it. Right off the bat, we got Jerry Jeudy, playoff. They're going to do this to me all night, I'm sure. Darius Anderson, prestige. Looks like we got an absolute here of Nate Stanley. Looks like a red parallel there. Here's Crown Royal. We'll see a lot of this. Darrington Evans. And we got Darrington Evans again from Absolute. So some lower tiered brands there for sure. I got in Brad's break. I think I hit a pink Kyle Guy rookie. That was probably my big hit. I got the lower level teams. He had to resell them on his page. Cheyenne O'Grady, Chronicles. We got a Joe Burrow, Donruss rated rookie. It's a nice one there. It feels like we might have our auto or just a big card here. Oh, heck yeah. Select hollow parallel of some sort. Brian Lewerke. I'll go ahead and sleeve that one up here in a second as well. Steven Montez, Crown Royal, and Nate Stanley from Spectra. So a couple big cards there after we got past that Dookie Razorback. I'm from Arkansas, so I can say that, but he, Cheyenne O'Grady, I guess, didn't really make a good name for himself, so. Yeah. Yeah, I did pull quite a few cards, but I don't think it was nothing crazy. You guys feel free to pipe up here with what kind of parallel this is. I'm guessing it's not numbered or anything. Maybe like it may be just like a silver, and that maybe his team colors in the background or something like that. But that's a pretty juicy card out of Select. Yeah, if I have a good enough service. I don't have great service out at my house, but I had a little bit of service yesterday, so I was just saying whatever I could say comment-wise. Get the chat going. It's always good for somebody to pipe up the chat. It makes the break a little bit more interesting. Blue, okay. Blue parallel there. Brandon Ayuk. Playoff. Got Jake Breland. There's a nice-looking Spectra. Chase Claypool. I love Spectra. Looks fly. Jonathan Taylor, Crown Royal there. And Anthony Gordon, rookie out of Certified. Certified's not a bad brand either. I think we talked about our top 5 brands the other day out of this stuff. You got Prism and Select most likely, and then throw Spectra in there. There's a couple others. I can't remember what our order was. Salvin Ahmed, Chronicles. Looks like we got a Tua. It's going to be a good pack. I think I see a Select on the back as well. Tua, Donruss. Cheyenne O'Grady. It is a blue parallel for Crown Royal. Another Crown Royal of Quez Watkins. And Jake Fromm, base Select there. I like Select, man. It's good to get the quarterbacks out of Select. Seems like that happened a lot the other day. The big cards, I think we got a Tua, a Burrow, and even a Chase Young out of Select, if I remember right, the other night. So it's good to see some of that already happening here. Yeah. Couple of Donruss for Tua and Joe Burrow already. I think the guy about the Bengals said he'd have to catch it later, so hopefully we can pull some good stuff so he won't be too bored later when he watches. Justin Jefferson. Devin Duvernay. Crown Royal, Isaiah Hodgins. Hey, there's Clyde. And it was Crown Royal, what we got of his card the other day, too. And we got a Donruss Elite, Colby Parkinson. First time we've seen that card. Donruss Elite, anyways. I want to say, yeah, Phoenix is nice. You might pull the checklist, and there's certain players I think that don't have certain cards. So like maybe Keyshawn Vaughn only has a Spectra, an Absolute, and a Chronicles card in here. It might help determine how much you guys want to pay on a team or something, because I don't know. Some teams may be undervalued. Some teams may be paying way too much for what comes out of these boxes. But Keyshawn Vaughn, Chronicles. Shea Patterson, rated rookie there. Looks like that was Donruss. Haven't seen an optic yet. There's a blue parallel of Mitchell Wilcox from Prestige. Eno Benjamin out of Crown Royal. And Phoenix, Cheyenne O'Grady. Cheyenne O'Grady, I believe, was my only card the other night that was not signed or... See, that's just crap. The only guy at Arkansas that's got a card, he can't even make a team. Just garbage. But I'm pretty sure he was the only one I pulled that was an unsigned player. Herbert out of Playoff there. Donovan Peoples-Jones. We got a certified parallel of Darius Anderson. Looks like we got a quarterback coming up here at the end. Jalen Reagor. Crown Royal there for the Eagles. Looks like C.D. Lamb. Thought it was going to be old Jalen Hurts, but that's a C.D. Lamb XR. First XR card we got in there. And I'm not familiar. XR is probably my weakest. So that thing looks pretty shiny, but that could be like Donruss Elite. They could just be really shiny cards for all I know. We'll go ahead and cover that sucker up, though. I know that's what the Cowboys are looking for. Bryce Perkins out of Chronicles. There's another Clyde, rated rookie out of Donruss there. Thought that was a Burrow for a second. It was upside down, but a limited Jacob Eason. I believe that would go to the Colts, if I'm not mistaken. And that one looked like a parallel as well. Gabriel Davis, Crown Royal, and T. Higgins. There's our first optic card. That Eason is not numbered, but I will go ahead and get that one covered up there. These cards have different textures, and they don't really stack well over here. So luckily I got pretty good range, so I can probably make 12 to 14 little stacks and keep us safe over here. I'll have to go back and look, but I'm probably getting close to my 50th break, and I've knocked over 4 cards. I knocked over 4 cards one night we were doing basketball, and I've never been more sick. Charlie Werner. There's a Tua from Prestige. Looks like we got a select. Oh, Jalen Reagor. Maybe a red parallel here. That's a nice looking card. Charlie Werner, Crown Royal, and a limited Tua. Heck yeah, that's a good pack. Real good pack. Get the boys all sleeved up here. I'm going to sleeve 3 cards right here. My poor buddy Brad, I guess he ordered some top loaders, and the guy said they were standard on the listing. I guess it wasn't like a big company he ordered from, but he went to top load his first card with them today and said the card wouldn't even go in there. So I don't know what's less than a 20 point, but it had to have been less than a 20 point card, because he said he was just trying to sleeve up some base contenders or something like that. That would make me sick, because I think he got like 1,000 of them or something like that. So I can imagine it was 120, 130 bucks, but I'm not sure what the listing looked like, so I don't know. It'd just be depressing to get that order and then the cards not even go in. Haven't found our auto yet. We got 3 packs, so let's see. Benny LeMay. Well, what didn't I say it here? Just pops up on us out of Purdue. We got Bryson Hopkins, excuse me. A sticker auto. Not sure who that one's going to go to. I'd have to look that up. Not very familiar with this cat. Here we go. And these cards are actually probably 35 point. They may be a little bigger than that. So there was a couple of them I actually put in like a larger top loader the other day and just kind of taped it down, because my 35 points I believe I ran out of, but this still works pretty good. 60 or 80 points or what it was. Devin Duvernay, Kalijah Lipscomb, Crown Royal, and we got a Spectra. Dang, another Spectra of Darrington Evans. I want to hit a big boy on the Spectra cards. I like the way they look. 2 packs left. Yeah, I resell them on eBay. There's got to be a way to measure them so you could at least advertise them to where you don't make somebody else mad. But J.K. Dobbins out of Donruss. Another Darrington Evans. Good grief. There's a Yeturgros Matos. I believe that would be the Panthers. Red parallel, a Crown Royal. Jacob Eason, another base Crown Royal. And Justin Jefferson out of Absolute. They look like a base Absolute. Those Absolute cards are really, really shiny. So, last pack out of the first box. Nothing crazy, but we have hit a couple decent ones here. Chase Young, there's first Chase Young for Prestige. CeeDee Lamb, Chronicles. Looks like we have a green Jermichael Hasty from Prestige. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Crown Royal, and a select Jerry Jeudy. That's a big card there. It is just a base, but old Jerry Jeudy. A beast of a guy. Is he going to be the next DK Metcalf for his class? Or I don't know if DK kind of underperformed or what. He was pretty big hype because of his big muscles. All right. Box number 2. I don't know if you guys saw that list that they've came out with the last couple days they've been playing it on YouTube, but the top 100 players for the year. I think old Patrick Mahomes was a little salty. The highest paid player in the league by far, and I think he was ranked number 4 behind, who was he behind? Aaron Donald, Russell Wilson, and Lamar. I wouldn't be too happy either. If I'm the highest paid player in the league, just won a Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP, and I'm the 4th best player and 3rd ranked at my position. That'd be kind of depressing. All right, here we go. Prestige Jerry Jeudy. Chronicles Michael Pittman. Uh-oh, you see what I see. We only got, well, there is 14 players that were drafted out of LSU, but that's going to be maybe Spectra. But it looks like it's a parallel maybe. Michael Pittman out of Chronicles. Oh, man. Still Justin Jefferson. Somebody's excited, but that's a fly-looking card there out of Spectra. Joe Reed, Crown Royal base. Tua, and that's an absolute. That will also be base, I believe. Go ahead and get covered up, though. James Morgan, Donruss rated rookie. Oh, here's our auto already. And I just kind of revealed that. Playoff. Jason Stowbridge. Played for North Carolina. Wish they'd give us a little bit bigger brand auto, if it's even possible. See something out of Select or a Prism card would be nice. Just a Prism regular card. But that's going to be our auto. And I am not... Put that right there. I think it's probably going to slide. Yep, that's going to slide. Let me just set this card right here for just a second. CD Lamb, that's a red press proof out of Donruss. Isaiah Hodgins, base Crown Royal, and Brian Heron Spectra. So there's our auto. It is a sticker auto out of Playoff. These things are just a hair thicker than I would like them to be. Well, let me see here before I just get all nutty with it. There we go. Just got to finesse it a little bit better there. Oh, that would be sick. So if we hit a Prism, it's going to be a juicy one. A.J. Dillon. CD Lamb, Prestige. We got a red Crown Royal here, red parallel Benny LeMay. Another Crown Royal, Yeturgos Matos. And certified Len Bowden Jr. I can't tell if that might be a parallel. Now, Chaz, let's keep it official in here now. This is the Washington football team we're talking about here. Put some respect on that name. Oh, I thought about that the other day when I was listing. I was like, you know, I would list them, and then eBay would do something crazy and be like, we're going to ban the name Redskins because everyone else is doing it. So I said, well, might as well. DeAndre Swift. Jake Breland, rated rookie out of Donruss. We got a green press proof Rodney Smith. Jared Pinkney, Crown Royal. And Darius Anderson, Select. Select, I like it. I don't remember who oh man, they did. I thought it was pretty funny. I watch a lot of that Pat McAfee guy because it kind of plays like through work, so I just keep it running through work. And they were saying how it was kind of strategic, I guess, because they don't really have to rebrand too much, and if they want to, they could say that's pending a new name, and if people actually like that name, they just keep it. So Chase Claypool. Looks like we got some shine back here. Hopefully something decent. James Prochet. We got Henry Ruggs, it looks like. That's Donruss Elite. that's just the natural shine of the brand there. Cole Kmet. And it looks like we got a Herbert out of Donruss Elite. So Donruss Elite coming through in this pack with a couple big names. And I haven't opened much Donruss Elite at all. And if I was to look at these cards, I think every one of them was a daggum foil refractor. I'd probably get tons of returns on eBay because I'd be advertising it wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I watched a bunch of videos on that Redskins stuff, and from everything I heard, I guess very few people of the Indian culture were upset about it. It was kind of like their team that they rooted for because they felt like it kind of... Some of them, I'm sure there was some that was upset by the name, but... Chase Young out of Chronicles. Looks like you have a blue optic, maybe. Rodney Smith, Donruss. DJ Dallas, blue parallel, or blue hollow out of Optic. Dang, I wish that could have been a big name. That's a slick-looking card. Brian Edwards, Crown Royal, and they really... I don't know. Crown Royal is just pretty garbage, if you ask me. Some of that printing down there is just messy. I don't know if they try to put too much foil on it or what. Bryce Perkins out of Phoenix. Gabriel Davis. Jermichael Hasty out of Prestige. Hey, there we go. CeeDee Lamb. That one is actually looks like a red prism for Select. That's a good card there. J.K. Dobbins. And we got my boy, Vishka Chenault out of XR. I guess XR is similar to Donruss Elite with the shine. This is probably one of the better cards we've pulled tonight. We pulled some 2 in Burrow, but this being a red one out of Select. Red Prism. It's a fly-looking card. Justin Herbert. Denzel Mims. Got KJ Hamler. Blue parallel out of Crown Royal. Mitchell Wilcox. And Van Jefferson. Florida Gators, base optic card there. So with most of you guys entering some of these draft breaks, are you more or less chasing the players that like went to your college hometown or like your college team, or are you after the NFL team? I'm assuming most are after the NFL team, but Kalijah Lipscomb. I know some guys said, I went to college with so-and-so, or he went to the same college as me. There's a Herbert out of Prestige. James Prochet, Red Crown Royal. Another Crown Royal, my boy Laviska Shenault. And is that a Jerry Jeudy? It is. Jerry Jeudy, limited. John's after the NFL. I was thinking probably most people were chasing their NFL teams. I know some people sell breaks like this, and it's probably easier to sort. Well, I know it is, but they'll advertise the break, as the college team. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That'd be a lot of college teams to list. Jonathan Taylor out of Chronicles. T. Higgins. Brian Edwards. I think we got a good one there on the back. Devin Asisi. I can never pronounce that. Out of Crown Royal. Spectra Tua. That's a base Spectra, but still that's a good card to snag there. Sean, I live in, it would probably be like southwest would be the best way to describe it. Pretty close to Oklahoma, actually. A little town called Mena. The only thing we're known for is that airplane incident. They made that movie with, what Oh gosh, what's his name? I forget his name. I don't know. Barry Seals with the airplane. They made the movie recently about it. Thaddeus Moss. Adam Troutman. There's a Herbert XR. Got the hair flowing in the back. That's a slick looking card. That may be a red parallel. I'll have to check. Check here in just a second. I haven't seen any numbered cards or numbered that I thought were numbered come through yet. There's Albert Okugamanam, Crown Royal, and Zach Moss out of Absolute. I'm just not familiar with XR. That does look like some sort of parallel, though. I'd say a red parallel, if I was to guess. Last pack out of box number 2. Oh, Clarksville. Heck yeah, my grandparents lived in Clarksville for a long time. Been up there quite a bit. And they were in our conference, actually, in basketball. And so we got smashed constantly by the Lee brothers in basketball. Dedrick and the boys. John Hightower out of Chronicles. Benjamin Victor. Then we got a blue Donruss Elite of Keyshawn Vaughn. Cover up the name there so we can see it. Heck yeah. Jake Lutton, Crown Royal, and a select of Mitchell Wilcox. I think that's the second one we've got. We got some big cards for old Mitchell. Oh my gosh, these things. Those Crown Royal cards is not my favorite, in all honesty. Not at all. That's a good picture, though, kicking up some dirt and such. All right, box number 2 is done. That 2 out of Spectro is probably the best one we saw there. No numbered cards yet. The autos have been super soft. Hopefully we can change that. We got 2 boxes left, so. I've been looking at a hobby box of this stuff, but I'm afraid I don't want to keep dumping too much draft in the group. I'm ready for some NFL jerseys to come out. I know Donruss Elite came out, but I'm not a huge fan of that stuff, so. There's probably some people that really like it, but I don't remember seeing too many Donruss Elite comments in that big post that we had a long time ago. So a lot of people like Chronicles. A lot of people like Prism, and I'll try to stick to as close as I can to what everybody kind of likes. Chaz, let me pull these autos here. Let me see here. Here's our first one. Jason Strobridge, North Carolina. And our other one, I'll have to... Actually, I think it might be right here. There's a Herbert. Oh, there's some good cards. I forgot about those cards. I actually don't think it's in that stack. I think it's down a little bit further. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was. Nobody decent, though. I'll say that. Patrick Taylor out of Chronicles. Steven Montez, rated rookie, Donruss. There's a red absolute, A.J. Dillon. And Antonio Gandy Golden, Crown Royal. And we've got Kalijah Lipscomb from Absolute. Just a base card there. Oh, yep, John's right. C.D. Lamb playoff. That's a very common card. I remember seeing it quite often. Looks like we got Jake Fromm from Prestige. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. That's a good card right there. That might be one of the better cards we've got, with it being a parallel for sure. No, you're fine. That's a good card right there for the Packers. Especially if it turns into a situation like it has with, Brett Favre hitting up A-Raj, and maybe Aaron Rodgers can do some stuff with Jordan Love. I'm sure he's a little tense right now, but LaMichael Perrine, I would say, out of Spectra. BJ finally said something. BJ, you got the Packers? That's probably the best card in my opinion. It's not the top 3 QBs, but anytime you get a parallel, that's a good one. Isaiah Hodgins, DJ Dallas, Donruss, Spectra Tua. I think that's just the base Spectra, but that's another good one. Terrell Lewis and Cam Akers. Sweet. Yeah, Optic would be... Optic to me is one of my top 5 probably in these boxes. Some may disagree, but I really like the way Optic looks. But yeah, that's probably definitely one of the better cards out of the break so far. Especially with it being a parallel. Brian Herrera, Jerry Jeudy, Quintez, Cephas, Blue Crown Royal. There's a Jalen Hurts Crown Royal, and Devin Duvernay. Man, our select cards have been soft. Seems like, anyways. Well, Crown Royal, Jalen Hurts. Not too many Jalen Hurts tonight. This might actually be the first one. Michael Pittman Jr., Chronicles, James Morgan, Donruss. We got a Xavier McKinney, DeAndre Swift, and Antonio Gandy Golden. That's going to be Donruss Elite there. Haven't hit our auto yet. I'm sure it'll be this pack after I say that. Just the way it goes, right? A.J. Dillon, playoff. Another C.D. Lamb, Prestige. Hey, there we go. There's a blue. It looks like a blue press proof. It is. My boy Clyde. We were looking for some Clyde before the break started. Kendrick Rogers. And Antonio Gandy Golden. Phoenix. Not too many Phoenix cards. Whose card is Clyde's are skyrocketing? Oh, okay, yep, that's what you're talking about. Huh. That's wild. DeAndre Swift, Jake Breland, certified Donovan Peoples-Jones. Maybe a red parallel there. Trayvon Diggs, Crown Royal. And there's a Jonathan Taylor at XR. The Broncos. I do think we pulled a pretty good Jerry Jeudy earlier. Maybe Spectra? Maybe wrong. I thought it was a pretty big brand. Chase Claypool. James Prochet. There's a limited. Flip it over again. Sean McKeon. Benjamin Victor, Crown Royal, and C.D. Lamb. There's Optic base there. Oh, dude, Brian Westbrook was a... I don't know what the best term for Brian Westbrook would be. That was when I was watching quite a bit back in the day. I don't know, he's like a... I would compare his running style to maybe Barry Sanders, but not quite as elusive. I don't know. That may be way off. I'm not quite old enough to know much about Barry Sanders. Chase Young, Chronicles. Chase Young's been soft tonight, I will say. Rodney Smith, Donruss rated rookie. Mitchell. Is the only select card we get Mitchell Wilcox? It is a prism, though. Javon Kinlaw, Crown Royal. And T. Higgins, limited. Gabriel Davis. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Here's Donruss Elite. Numbered 5 out of 99. Cheyenne O'Grady. I'll have to look and see if he got drafted in last week. But last week I checked and he was the most trash card out of these boxes. Sorry if that's someone's favorite player. He's not my favorite, as you can probably tell. I'll just have to random this off. Typically, if it's undrafted, I don't go through and random every player, like number-wise. I just randomly insert them in some of the softer stacks of teams. But that one's 5 out of 99, and it's an auto, so I will put that on a randomizer. Glad somebody agrees with me. Jonathan Taylor, Chronicles. T. Higgins, Crown Royal. And Jared Pinkney, Spectra. I mean, I didn't watch the Hogs much this year, but just some of the stuff I've read, like, one of my buddies compared him to Aaron Hernandez, tight end. Just his lifestyle. I was like, ooh, ouch, brutal. He can't be that bad, right? Jermichael Hasty, Prestige. Justin Herbert out of Chronicles. Brian Lewerke, there's a red Crown Royal there. Kenneth Murray. And Jerry Jeudy. There you go. Absolute. That's a base card, as shiny as it is, though. Last pack out of this box. Can we get something juicy? Denzel Mims. Got a select back there. Kalijah Lipscomb. Green. Chase Claypool. Darius Anderson, Crown Royal. And I think this is the second big tour that we've got. I know we've got a Spectra. I think we might have got a select pretty early on. I started my stacks off really weird because the daggum, these cards don't line up very well, but I think we've gotten 2 select tours maybe. I'm trying to put my hits, some of the bigger hits together now, so at the end I can show a little bit of them, but Burrow's been pretty soft tonight, unfortunately. 2 has been doing really well. Only one JJ last break. Yeah, I can imagine there was only one JJ, because if there was Jerry Jeudy's, very many of them, I would have been sorting for 3 hours. I'm pretty slow at sorting, though. You sound like me during these breaks, saying all these goofy things. Yee. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That second one actually has a Prism RPA that John was talking about earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and move that one. I can just feel it. Just feel the thickness in there. Actually, I'm gonna move all these thick ones that I think might be thick, because I don't want our auto to be too early. That'd be kind of lame, right? So maybe we'll save those for the end. No Prism yet. We gotta find this one. All right, another JJ out of Donruss. Jake Lutton. Oh, there we go. That was an absolute parallel for Joe Burrow. That'd be probably purple if I had to guess. It looks purple. Could be red. Probably purple. Be cool if it was purple. I mean, it looks purple. A purple border, I guess. It's cool with his jersey and all. Maybe we can start gathering a couple hits, Joe Burrow, before we wrap it up. Salvon Ahmed and Justin Herbert. Be a base absolute there. And that other one was red, because the purple just outlined the team, I guess, because his jersey's purple. So, Kevin, you just need to go to sleep, Holmes. Actually, no, you're way over there on the West Coast. Another Jordan Love. That's Donruss this time. No parallel, but still good to see that come out. Jared Pinkney, about the 16th card of him we got. There's my boy, CD Lamb, CD player. out of Phoenix. That's a slick card. Derek Brown. Looks like we got certified of Eno Benjamin. Got my fingers all over the card. You actually get to see it here. Go ahead and cover up the CeeDee Lamb. Definitely what the Cowboys are after. Albert Okwugbanam. Michael Perrin. Charlie Warner, Crown Royal Red. There's a Joe Burrow, Crown Royal Base. And my boy, Laviska Shenault. That would be Jaguars, I believe. I hate to make too many claims throughout the break because I'm not the brightest with all these players and their new teams. Crown Royal just makes me so mad. I don't know why. Herbert Donruss. Tyler Johnson. Playoff. Oh, man. Just go to bed, Kevin. Get off here, dude. Jerry Jeudy. Certified. It might be a red parallel, too. Antonio Gibson, Crown Royal, and Tua. That's a slick card out of XR. Tua's probably going to be the winner for the night as far as hits per player, or decent cards per player, whatever you want to call it. I guess technically these aren't no big hits, but just repeat cards. And Jerry Jeudy he's climbing the ranks. I tell you what, Kevin. He is just climbing the ranks. I got a little fuzz on there. I'm not going to get too wild with it, but I will kind of pull that off before I throw it in there. Good grief. Right here looking like it's my first time. It is my first time. This is my first break. Bear with me here. Certified. That would most likely be a red parallel. Got a big old pile of trash. Courtney Davis, Prestige. Chronicles Patrick Taylor. James Morgan, Limited Phenoms. That's probably a blue parallel of some sort. Cheyenne O'Grady, Crown Royal. And Hunter Bryant out of Select. I figure we'll get a couple more big cards. We got... Oh, this might have been our auto. Maybe not. Maybe not. Steven Montez. Another boy for your skins, I believe. Oh, I thought that was Judy. That's a little CeeDee Lamb. Playoff. Oh, yes! I thought it was Burrow, so I kind of hesitated, but that's just as good right there. Heck yeah. I'm sure John's still in here. We can harass him a little bit with that big card. I don't know. For what we were asking for earlier, that may be the card of the night. I don't know. Heck yeah. That's slick. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure that them and their college unis, the value doesn't last long. So if you're a collector, keep that thing. But if you're a seller, I'd probably get it listed pretty quick. Hunter Bryant, Crown Royal, and Harrison Bryant out of Limited. If I was getting in these draft breaks, it would probably be just to collect. That's a thick pack. Good grief, that's a thick pack. Just to collect my favorite players coming up and coming. Isaiah Hodgins out of Chronicles. DJ Dallas, Donruss. Elijah Lipscomb. There's a red Crown Royal. Shea Patterson. And Absolute Jared Pinkney. Am I dodging the auto? We'll find out. Hopefully I dodged it. I think that's a thick pack too. Thick packs, maybe that means we got a Spectra in here. None of them feel crazy thick, so maybe no RPA, but Brian Heron, Jerry Judy had a Prestige. You got to expect that at this point, as much as he's been popping out. Rodney Smith, red press-proof Donruss. Devin Duvernay, and another Tua. That's an optic. That's a slick card too. Old Tua. Old Joe Burrow's getting a shaft tonight, that's for sure. We've pulled a few of him, but Kevin, just shut her down, homie. We'll catch you tomorrow, maybe. This is a thick pack. I think we got our auto coming up next. Jake Fromm, definitely our auto. J.J. Taylor, Arizona State. And that's playoff once again. It's funny how these guys don't even show up. I haven't even seen a J.J. Taylor all night. Similar with one of the other autos we got. And then it's time for an auto. We get these rando boys. And that card may not actually fit in that sleeve. Oh, there we go. That wasn't bad at all. Huh. I don't know. That's just... I won't even show the autos in the hits. I mean, to me, it's just... I got a pile of hits over here. It's all these optic and select and spectras of some of the quarterbacks and big running backs. Keyshawn Vaughn, Phoenix. Seemed like all of our autos were playoff. Chase Young, another Chronicles rookie of him. And Jake Breland. I will say this Chronicles rookie, though, is a red parallel. You can see the helmet's red there. But old Chronicles, nothing crazy spectacular either way. Yeah, I like optic. That's pretty nice there. Anthony Gordon, Prestige. Joe Burrow out of Chronicles. There's a blue Chronicles of Keyshawn Vaughn. John Hightower. Boise State, first card of him, I believe. And KJ Hill, another, I think, first that we've seen tonight. Heck yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad. Did you get the team? I don't even know who J.J. Taylor goes to. I'll have to look it up. But did you get his team, I guess, maybe? That'd be sweet if so. Lynn Bowden Jr., Laviska Shenault, got a blue Crown Royal of A.J. Dillon. Not bad. K.J. Hill, Crown Royal, J.K. Dobbins Optic. Last pack of the evening. Hopefully we can get something entertaining on the back here. Bryson Hopkins, I think he's one of our autos from earlier. Cole Kmet, Chronicles. Oh, heck yeah, this is going to be a good pack. Phoenix, Jalen Hurts. It's probably the biggest Jalen we pulled so. Looks like Jamichael Hasty, Crown Royal, and Jonathan Taylor, Phoenix. So we got a blue Phoenix, Jalen Hurts, and Jonathan Taylor, base Phoenix, it looks like here. My video said it cut out for a second. We ain't finna start that. No, sir. Must have been a big car drove by, blocked my signal. This is a big card right here for the Eagles. I like that. I like Jalen Hurts. He's going to be one that's motivated to make something happen for himself. So let's see here. Go through some of these real quick. Jalen Hurts, Phoenix. Jonathan Taylor, Phoenix. Tua, base optic. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, red optic. That's a good card. Jerry Judy, red certified. Tua, That's going to be XR. Joe Burrow Crown Royal. I got a couple Joe Burrows in there as well. I started my awesome card stack a little bit late. CeeDee Lamb out of Phoenix. I got some good cards for Phoenix. Herbert Absolute. Joe Burrow Red Absolute. That's a little bit bigger card there. Tua Select. I believe there's another Tua, maybe Select or Spectra deep in the pile somewhere. Jalen Hurts Crown Royal. Tua Spectra. And this is a big card too, in my opinion. Jordan Love Blue Optic. That looks pretty slick with the Utah being a darker color. Maybe blue there. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like Utah State may have a little bit of a blue emblem. Patriots, okay. Yeah, I'll have to do some research. I got pretty familiar with them the other night, but it's been a little bit, so I'll have to look up my checklist again. But overall, not bad. Obviously, there's a couple players that did a lot better than others. Burrow was fairly soft tonight, unfortunately, but Tua had a lot of decent cards. Jerry Jeudy stepped up a little bit there towards the end. And that Clyde and that Jordan Love card out of Optic, those were a couple of big cards. I really like the way those look. So, but I appreciate everybody jumping in here. It really makes the break go by pretty smooth and fast for me when everybody's commenting and goofing around and saying stuff. It keeps me entertained. Kevin, you will not be getting any JJ cards. But anyways, I appreciate everybody getting paid up. That also makes it easy. I'll go ahead and get these sorted out, packed up tonight, sent out. If you need anything, shoot me a message on eBay or Facebook Messenger. Other than that, you guys have a good Thursday, and hopefully your Friday flies by. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you.